happened?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Oh, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. It's the Big Finish Event 2018 from Dodge at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Coming out for special Big Finish Event 2018 deals. Get up to $3,000 combined cash on select new 2018 Dodge Challenger models. During the Big Finish Event 2018, get up to $1,750 total cash on select new Dodge Durango models. The Big Finish Event 2018 going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Check out the great offers now available at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get a new Yamaha and get up to $750 in customer cash back. Plus financing as low as 2.99% for 234 months. Upgrade your adventure with a new Polaris. Rebates of up to $2,000 plus financing as low as 2.99% APR. And buy a new Slingshot and make no payments and pay no interest until spring of 2019. Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Lowell. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby.
Jam and J's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant, featuring a pizza buffet and salad bar, a fantastic game room, and birthday parties. Jam and J's has gluten-free pizza, vegan cheese pizza, and now try the La Nova wings in barbecue, hot and spicy, or oven roasted. And Jam and J's is the original home for the Livermus pizza. Want to eat at home and watch the game? Call for carryout at 704-600-6182. Jam and J's Pizza Factory, Highway 74 East, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby.
At All Care Insurance Services in Shelby, Gastonia, and Belmont, they can help you with all of your insurance needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, commercial, and more, their agents will shop your rates to ensure you are receiving the best price for the coverage you need. Visit one of their offices near you. 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 East Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. Your local service for insurance is All Care Insurance Services, serving this area since 1984. 100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
A community station.
Good evening and welcome to Crest High School, Ed Peeler Gymnasium, home of the Crest Chargers, where the Burns Bulldogs all face the Crest Chargers tonight on WHS 1390 AM and 101.5 FM here in Shelby, Cleveland County. Folks, you're live on the internet right now. The radio will be joining us shortly. In just a few minutes, we're in the fourth quarter of the girls' game, 41-33, and thought there was going to be a foul there. You never know in the girls' game, Tom.
I tell you what, they seem to call it tighter, then loosen up, and then it gets too sloppy, then they'll call it tighter. So I tell you, I do not envy the job of a basketball referee at the high school level.
No, and then Tom, you got people 5 feet away from you yelling at you about how bad a job they're actually doing. So that's always fun as well. Right?
Now fans wouldn't do that. I mean, you know. But they are close. I mean, and it gets loud. I mean, it's hard to communicate with your other officials and things. It gets a little crazy inside a gym. A lot of people in here. Not quite a packed house, but I'm sure some more people will be in here by the time the boys' game starts. Girls' game, 41-33. Burns girls up 8. Turnover. Charger girls, which we don't have rosters. I know the Burns girls. I don't want to be seen too biased. I don't have a Crest roster in front of me.
You go ahead and say their names. I'll pull up the Crest girls real quick.
Okay. We've got Timone Jeffries on the inbounds. Imani House bringing up the court, dribbles it off her foot. That's going to be a turnover. She's saying, come on, I got pushed. She looked at the ref. She looked at the coach, pleading her case.
Folks, tonight here at Crest, we want to make sure we say hello to. You're watching the pregame show. We always start in the fourth quarter of the girls' game, folks. Give you a little play-by-play. This is the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Gymnasium pregame show, and Burns leads right now, 41-33 here at Crest. Got a good ball game going on. I got Tom Sedefani with me tonight, and Juwan Wilson is joining us on the camera, so he's running that. So blame him. The camera guys always get fussed at the most in our broadcast, Tom, believe it or not. But we're going to pull up the score there for you guys. You can watch the here in the girls' game the end of it. So 41-33, 450. Let's go over some of our sponsors. As always, you're listening to Renato Auto Mall Sports here on KTC Broadcasting. 4423 Dixon Boulevard, Shelby, North Carolina, right there on the highway, 704-487-6364. Professional Pharmacy Scoreboard tonight in Bowling Springs. Always our sponsor during the Crest broadcast. Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. Falston Pharmacy free throws tonight. See Brian Kaiser and the gang up there on 5011 Falston Road. Our Jam & J Slam Jam Dunk of the Night is brought to you by Jam & J's Pizza. Classic 4 to bring our post-game show. We'll have an interview with a game-winning coach and a player or two, and as well as the post-game stats. Halftime will bring you stats and stuff from the Hendricks Appliance Gymnasium halftime show. See them today, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard, 704-487-7846. And, of course, the player of the game tonight brought to you by the SR Auto Sales player of the game. And, Tom, we just got a new broadcast vehicle from Richie and the gang over at SR Auto Sales.
A new broadcast vehicle?
Yes.
What, you replaced extra large Marge?
No, extra large Marge is not going anywhere. The Winnebago has been retired.
No!
Yeah.
Where is it? What'd you do with it?
Sold it.
Oh, who bought it? What vagabond band bought it? That's all I want to know.
This is the way I'm going to put it. It was a straight cash offer early on, right before the New Year's shoot.
So it might have been shall we say, a person who has been psychologically
right before the New Year, is all I'm saying. So anyway, we do got our new broadcast. I want to thank Rich and Game hooking us up. We'll have that out about the games and the broadcast here the next couple of weeks.
Is it another Winnebago?
No, it's very small.
Okay.
It's like almost like it's a Ford one of those work vans. It's got a desk in it and everything. So it's there's we can't carry any. There's no cargo. All the cargo will be carried in the pink Cadillac.
So you've downsized.
If we plug that guy in, it's basically a mobile broadcast unit.
Okay, cool.
You can kind of run it that way if you wanted to.
Oh, so you got it from, where'd you get it? Where'd you get it again?
I'll
tell you, they have, I drive by there all the time. He's up there on the corner by the Bojangles and the big gas station. He always has those cars like spotless and shining up there on the lot.
Well, you know why? Because they have the SNR Auto Sales Detailing Shop. That's why you always see those beautiful cars sitting out there. Because you can also, folks, get your car detailed out there at SNR Auto Sales. All right, folks, I want to welcome you on the radio here in Shelbytown. We're now live and in charge here on WHS, 1390 AM, 101.5 FM in Shelby. Live on YouTube. It's 41-33. The Burns Bulldogs lead the Crest Chargers here in the girls' game with 4:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And Tommy, we got a pretty good girls' game going on here.
Well, the lead has been large as 16 that I've noticed, but Crest, I believe it's Nia Green, has really kept them in it. A lot of turnovers I've seen here recently. I know we've been going through the sponsors as Spikes brings it up inside, and that's 2-point basket there for Burns. Stretches the lead to 10. They've been doing a good job pounding it inside. Burns with a little size advantage down low. And there's Green, too strong. Timon Jeffries tries to get the rebound. Inbound, good save.
Wow.
Missed the layup, and then layup is good. So Crest answers, but they're running out of time. Down 8 with under 4 to go, Kevin.
Yeah, we're talking in girls basketball, public schools, in the 1As and 2As. When you're good in basketball, you end up going to a prep school usually nowadays. You're running through the AA stuff. So we've got David Thompson's name and number up here in the wild. I don't know if we'll ever see another David Thompson be coming through here in Cleveland County like that again. So it's hard to judge year to year on, will you have a good girls team or a good boys team, especially in these lower classes. But we're here in the 3A, and we were just talking a minute ago. Just a few years ago, Crest had a stud team here for these girls teams. They've had Final Four teams here in the last few years with the boys team, so they've had some good teams here. We should see some good basketball matchups here tonight. The girls are putting on a good show. It's 43-35, and you're listening to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show, 704-484-0025. Give them a call today. Go see them on 213 Campbell Street in Shelby.
And it's 44 strong on the line. And that's who they've been going to down low on the box. And one thing she does well, she catches, she turns, she faces, and she attacks the basket, which a lot of times you see girls have a size advantage and they're still shooting fadeaways down there. But she's strong, true to her name, takes it up strong to the hole every time. That's why she's on the line right now. Hits the first one. And those are Boston Pharmacy free throws. Misses the second one. The lead is 9, Kevin.
Oh, good pass, good catch. She finishes. Good job. Green was down here in the corner hiding on the free throw. That's one of my favorite plays. Get missing on the free throw is what they call it. Nia Green, she is a senior, and that is a sister of Willie Green. Trip.
And she has pretty much single-handedly kept the Crest girls in it. Strong down low. Did she get fouled?
Oh, called a travel.
She did. That's a good call. She looked like she drug the foot first.
Because she's not happy about it at all.
She's not happy about it, but it's a good call. She drug the foot and then got hit, but you can't drag the foot first, Kevin. The foul doesn't matter after that. So offensive foul against the Chargers. So this is what I'm talking about, Kevin. It's just been turnover after turnover. As both teams having problems taking care of the basketball.
Calvin wanted to know if you got the other day, I forgot to tell you, he wanted to know if you got an actual technical foul. I told him no. Can't give him a technical. I said we gave him a technical on the broadcast. Philip and I did.
You probably didn't explain.
He's over here teeing you up.
You didn't explain that when I was on the clock, I had my finger on the wrong button. Inadvertent horn, and of course, you will be called out on the radio by Kevin and company.
You'll do how many games this year? And that'll be the one time you do it, and I was sitting right here.
Oh, yeah. Usually it's once or twice a year. You just get a little careless.
Yeah.
It's good when the situation that happened, nothing much was going on, just re-inbounds it, put 3 seconds back on the clock. But if it's a pressure situation, you're in trouble. Well, while we were Tarkin Strong was fouled, and she's going to shoot 2, missed the first. Looks like Earl's going to check for the Bulldogs, and she's going to check in for Vinson. So on the floor right now, it's Howes, Falls, Jeffries, Spikes, and Strong. And Strong misses both of those Falston Pharmacy free throws. Fight for the ball, jump ball. They don't have the arrow up on the clock. It looks like it's going to be a Burns possession, Kevin. So with exactly 3 minutes to go, Burns hanging on for dear life. They've got a 7-point advantage. 3 minutes here on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Inbounds, though. Falls. Just check that. Macy Earl. And Macy Earl is fouled, I believe. Nope, they called a charge on Earl. Another turnover. So once again on the floor, it's Earl, Howes, Spikes, Jeffries, and Strong for Burns. And they're running a little pressure, trying to trap, able to get out of it and find somebody up underneath and score. It's number 11 for Crest that scores. So Kevin's having a little technical difficulties. He'll pull back up the Crest roster in a second. Spikes dribbles in, missed a shot. Jeffries rebound, takes it up, scores.
I was just checking sound.
Okay.
to take your rosters away. Sorry about that.
Right, that's 7. Okay. Up to 7 as they trade baskets, and Crest really not in a position to trade baskets at this point as Burns looks like they're in a man-to-man defense. Strong comes over to help, foul and scores. Strong incredulous to that, Kevin. She thought she got all ball.
Yeah, well, everybody thinks they don't foul, Tom, so you know me, I've argued about with refs knowing I fouled them. I've even told them, you're right that I fouled them, but you didn't see it.
Yeah.
You're guessing.
Well, this was a 16-point lead, down to 5. Chance to make it 4 with 31 on the line for Crest. We have a name for 31.
Yeah, Crest 1-10 on the season. This would be a big game. It hits the free throw. That's Elijah Dorsey.
So Dorsey cuts it to 4, Kevin. Spikes knocked down, and that's going to put her on the line for a 1-and-1, Kevin.
Yeah, the old bump with the body.
Check that. Howes is knocked down, number 10, Howes. And I know if their parents listen to the broadcast, there's 2 girls at Burns, Macy Earls, Macy Falls, and I taught them both, and I always get their names mixed up. I'm getting old, Kevin.
Yeah, well.
And Howes with that interesting positioning on the free throw.
She sets up on the far left. I've seen someone set up like a foot left or a foot right to get them in order, but she sets up as far left as you can. She misses the free throw.
1 of 2 on the Falston Pharmacy free throws.
It looks like we got a jump ball.
The lead is 5. Do we have a jump ball? Can we make that a Jam and J's jump ball? I mean, that would just fit so seamlessly there. As Crest brings it up, it's like Burns. Is that a 2-3? It's like a 2-3 zone. That's really cheating over to the ball side. I don't know, Kevin. What do you think?
Yeah, here they got the rebound now. Now they're off and running, and the foul call. No, offensive.
And that's on Macy Earl.
I would like to know exactly what she did on that.
And Vincent's going to check back in, and I believe that Earl's going to have to come out. That's her 5th. So that's a big foul on Earl, as number 5 now has 5 fouls, and she'll be a spectator for the rest of this contest.
5-point game. Chargers trail, trying to get back in it. Tom, did you say 16-point lead?
There was a 16-point lead in the third quarter, Kevin.
She stepped into that 3 about banked it in.
About the bank was almost over as Jeffries hustled over there, couldn't get it. Now Vincent's trying to, it's going to be a loose ball foul against the backcourt.
Yep.
Okay. Backcourt against the Chargers, Bulldogs ball. $1:39 left to go, fourth quarter, Kevin, on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
I think we've got a good game here, Tom. The Chargers have crawled back in it. They've done a great job. Bulldogs trying to hold on. Do you know their Bulldogs record off the top of your head?
They're 5-7 on the year.
Okay. And
in the Big South, they are 2-3. So Burns with a chance to even their record. Another turnover. And it looked like Spikes fouled, no call, but rebound and scores. Crest cuts it to 3, Kevin.
Burns doing a bad job, controlling the basketball here. They just had an offensive foul, then you turn it over, Tom. turnovers just killed them here in the fourth quarter.
I don't even want to know how many turnovers each team's committed. That's a bunch.
Yeah.
But Spikes is going to go to the line. She got bumped by Green. And this time they're in the double bonus, so it will be 2 Falston Pharmacy free throws for Spikes. Nails the first. That's a big shot, Kevin.
You know, we talk about this every week. If you ever hear me do a basketball game, I'll talk about free throws the whole game. The team that makes the most of their free throws usually ends up on top.
And Spikes cans 2 big ones there, Kevin.
Remember that score, 48 and 49 points on the free throws.
5-point advantage on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And stepped out of bounds, did Nia Green. She doesn't like it. And I didn't see it, Kevin.
I didn't either, but
ref was right there and made the call. That's another big turnover for the Chargers. And inbounds, they do get it to Howes, who's fouled immediately. I don't know if they're going to get Green or number 10. They're going to get Green. And that's just her third, so she's okay. Oh, fourth. That's her 4th foul. And having a conversation with the coach. Coach probably not happy of her losing awareness of where she was on the court and stepping out of bounds. And that's going to put Howes on the line for 2 Falston Pharmacy free throws. Misses the first. She's not happy with herself. She knows that's a big one because that could make it a 6-point game, Kevin, and that's huge. So Howes, her second, and missed the second. 2 big misses by Howes.
Minute 15 and counting. Here come the Chargers.
The Chargers moving the ball up quickly. Looked like a double dribble, not called, or a carry, but cuts the lead to 3, and then a turnover, but a walk and another turnover.
Yeah.
So the teams trade turnovers. Minute 5.
That was a pretty floater from 31 on that one from Dorsey. Now, Tom, she actually was out of bounds too. So even if he didn't call her for the dribble, her knee went out of bounds.
So Spikes.
Travel.
Got it up. The court finds Strong inside, can't hold on, another turnover. Here come the Chargers as Howes commits the foul in transition. Not a bad foul there, only their team 6, Kevin.
Yeah, I was about to look. Thought she would be going to the line. She thinks she is. Yeah, she's going to. Nope.
No, that's only 6 fouls on the board.
He just showed 1-on-1.
The refs are saying 1-and-1, and the Burns coaches are up saying it's 6 fouls. So they, or they killed it. They have not killed it yet. They're gonna. Okay, finally they do. And now we've got to discuss. No, boy, they were about to let him shoot it, Kevin.
She was about to. 53 seconds to go. 3 referees and a couple of scorekeepers.
Well, that's good old home cooking.
Coach Sheeter was the only one in here that knew those 6 fouls.
You've got to see, but if you're the scorekeeper, you have got to honk the horn on that. I mean, you've got to let the referees know.
Is that your job, Tom? Are you officially in charge of that?
Absolutely. I mean, you've got to let them know. I mean, yeah, sure, they can look up at the board and it's on the one scoreboard, and you're thinking the ref needs to look up there. I don't know why they thought it was 1-and-1.
Yeah.
But if you're the scorekeeper, even if there's a confusion, honk the horn, because you don't want to create that kind of controversy in a tight ball game.
No, you did a good job as the scorekeeper, the referee, if nobody knows who you are, right?
Oh, that's exactly right.
All right, 53.1 seconds left to go. Burns leads by 3. Crest basketball on the sideline.
And having a hard time getting it in now. They finally do. As Burns, you don't want to foul. You want to play good defense here. As they do, and they're forcing Crest to burn some time. Loose ball. What are they going to call? A timeout. That's an excellent timeout, as that was about to be a tie-up.
Coach ran all the way down the sidelines. All right, Calvin, back in the studio. Let's take a quick 30 seconds to get practice for the boys' game. We're going to take a 30-second break here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Flu shots are now available. at the Falston Pharmacy, at Allen Drug Store in Stanley, and at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. All 3 stores can bill Medicaid, along with Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. And at all 3 stores, you can now find Little Beekeeper from Lincoln. It's great for allergies. And local elderberry to help fight off colds, flu, and allergies. Plus local honey, too. The Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in Stanley, and Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville.
Transition does. Welcome back to the broadcast. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Senafani. 34.3 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Crest taking it out of bounds underneath their own basket, or they're going to make it on the sidelines. Underneath their own basket, right in front of us. This is number 21.
Like I said,
Petty.
That was heads-up coaching there to get that timeout by Coach Brunson before there was a timeout.
Now she's got a play. She's got a wide-open girl right there.
Wide open in the middle, and in and out. Then it goes down. It's a 1-point game with 29 seconds to go. You know, Crest does not have to foul.
Nope.
And there's some collision there. Devon Jeffries throws up a prayer, and there's a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Jeter gets the timeout. Let's see.
If I'm the Chargers, I'm not going to foul for 10 seconds because there's been so many turnovers.
Don't foul in the backcourt. Full timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break, Calvin. Another 30-second break. We'll be right back on KTC.
Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby.
49-48, 4th quarter action. The Crest Chargers have came back from 16 down. They're down 1. Coach Jeter and the gang's talking it over on the Burns Bulldogs sidelines. Tommy, what should be the strategy from the Bulldogs?
Your strategy is you want to freeze this out. Now, if you get a wide open layup, take it. I would. But you want you just want to play keep away. Try to get the ball into the hands of your best free throw shooter, and right now that's Spikes. That's who I want with the ball. So if you're going to foul somebody, get it to number 12. Howes has struggled a bit. Strong has struggled a bit. So Timon Jeffries, pretty good from the line. 12 or 14 is going to have the ball if I'm the coach. And there it is. 12's got it. Spikes, who picked up her dribble.
In the corner.
Now she's in trouble. And did she call timeout? And she did. That was an alert timeout by Coach Jeter.
We're going to keep it right here. 17 seconds to play. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here.
Okay, what you don't want to do is pick up your dribble in the corner. And she did that too quickly, but again, heads-up coaching by Coach Jeter, gets the timeout, regroup. Yeah. I'm sure he's going to remind them, hey, girls, let's not pick up our dribble in the corner there.
That's the rule number 1 of basketball.
Right.
Especially if you can dribble, don't pick it up if you don't have
Especially if Spikes comes out and dribbles up to the top. Now you make a pass, burn some clock.
You're not supposed to pick your dribble up unless you know what you're going to do with it. It's kind of what you're
she was facing the crowd and picked up her dribble, so sure Coach Jeter corrected that during that 30-second timeout. As Howes will inbound, and that's interesting. Look how much smaller she is.
Stolen!
Calls Plummer, stolen.
And a foul in the backcourt.
Who's the foul on, Kevin?
Let's see. 1, 2, 12.
Now the strategy of
Coach
Brunson there was to put the tall girl with long arms on the shorter Burns player inbounds and created what you wanted to create, a turnover.
Was 10 inbounding it for Burns?
What's that?
Who was inbounding it for
10.
Burns? Okay. I've played on teams like that before where they want the point guard taking it out, and that's for that reason I don't like that.
If they're unguarded, you can get by with it.
Right.
Like if they're unguarded. Missed a free throw. Spikes has got it. Now she's going to attack the basket. She passes and throws it away.
No.
She threw it away. Why didn't she just dribble it back out, Kevin?
10 seconds left. All she had to do was dribble it out, get fouled, and go to the free throw line, and she threw it to the Burns cheerleaders, really.
Yeah, didn't need that. Now Crest with 8 seconds. Here they come. Now Burns trapped in the backcourt, and another blocking foul. So it'll be another 1-and-1 for the Lady Chargers.
8 seconds left, full court. Bulldogs foul from 60 feet away, Tom.
I'm just really not sure what Spikes was thinking. You definitely want to dribble that ball out. You don't need the basket. You need to kill the clock.
They had her in a good spot. They were about to trap her, but they didn't have to force her to trap her because there was only 6 seconds left. You got a ball handler with 2 people on them, time winding down.
First Boston Pharmacy free throw good. Medical Office Pharmacy scoreboard. 49-49. If she hits this one, they're up 1 with 6 seconds to go, Kevin.
Yep. Big, huge free throw. What a shot. Here's Phillip to go ahead.
And she missed it. Rebound, Spikes. Got to hurry, Kevin.
3 seconds and a foul. Wow.
I tell you what, I have seen some great basketball stuff, and I have seen some completely boneheaded stuff. Is there something going on up in the stands?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It looks right next to our camera people.
It looks like the Crest administration's on it there. So here comes Spikes for this free throw, the go-ahead free throw, and it's good. With 2.9 seconds left to go.
Something happened up there. We lost our camera because of the skirmish in the stands. We'll get it fixed as soon as we can.
So Burns up 1. Spike's second free throw is good. Burns a 2-point advantage with 3 seconds left to go. Do not foul, ladies. The prayer's up. It's over the goals on our table. It's Burns 51-49. What a wild game, Kevin.
51-49, that was the girls' portion of the Bill Shuford Gymnasium pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute break, get our cameras and everything back in order for a pregame show here from Burns. Here from Crest. Bulldogs win, right, Tom?
Bulldogs win 51-49 on
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. It's the Big Finish Event 2018 from Dodge at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Coming out for special Big Finish Event 2018 deals. Get up to $3,000 combined cash on select new 2018 Dodge Challenger models. During the Big Finish Event 2018, get up to $1,750 total cash on select new Dodge Durango models. The Big Finish Event 2018 going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Check out the great offers now available at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get a new Yamaha and get up to $750 in customer cash back. Plus finance as low as 2.99% for 234 months. Upgrade your adventure with a new Polaris. Rebates of up to $2,000 plus financing as low as 2.99% APR. And buy a new Slingshot and make no payments and pay no interest until spring of 2019. Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Lowell.
A community station because we live and work right here.
Very community involved, and I like that.
The Boss, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, WOHS, Shelby.
And welcome back to Crest High School. I always got to get the name of where I'm at first. We go from gym to gym every Friday. I'm at Crest High School tonight, believe it or not. Let's get the announcer cam on for a second. Hey, pregame show. There's Tommy.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And Kevin. Hello.
They got the glasses. They got a little salt and pepper bleeding through. I'm getting old.
Yep. Welcome, everybody, to Crest High School, home of David Thompson, LaQuanda Dawkins, Tim Ramsor, Chris Coleman, and Shamar Finney are retired up on the board. There's Coach Nick Evans in the house. All the cheerleaders in the house for both teams. Bulldogs got a nice little corral down. And we're about ready for some men's basketball here in just a few moments. We've got, let's see, we've got the Bulldog. I've got these 7-7 Chargers now against the 2-9. It's not, that's an ad. So I've got the, yeah, it's like right here. So I can move. There we go. People asking us questions during the broadcast. Never ceases to amaze you, does it, Tom? So anyway, Bulldogs right here in front of us warming up. You guys can see.
At the end of that game.
Yeah.
A bad foul by Burns, a connection on the free throw here, and then a bad foul by Crest, and then Spikes wins it at the line. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad basketball.
Well, situational basketball.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bad situational basketball. Yeah. And I will tell you, I will defend, looking at the Crest Chargers, that last foul that they did, Tom, the girl who committed the foul was the girl who was on the line. While she was shooting, the coach for Crest told the girls, and I sat here and watched her, do not foul, do not foul. Yeah. Nia Green spread the word. I don't know if it got to the free throw shooters. Sometimes that doesn't. I can't say it did or can't say it didn't. I can say that she was the one that was on the line when that word was getting spread, so I don't know if she got that message 100%.
Well, I'm telling you, though, you have to know that with less than 10 seconds left and it's a tie game, the foul's out of the picture. Do not foul. Take this game to overtime in any way possible. Now, if you can get a turnover, I'm not saying don't play defense, but don't foul. And that's kind of like Spikes in the corner who picked up her dribble facing the crowd.
Yeah.
But, the coaches are bailing them out. Coach Jeter bailed her out.
A lot of timeouts that bailed out there.
Yeah, I mean, the coaches are bailing them out as much as they can, but, as players play this game and learn and progress, they've got to know a little situational basketball. You can't, and I know parents might be screaming at the coach, but, the kids, they get a little nervous. They do a little this or that when they're not supposed to, but here, unfortunately for Crest, it cost them a chance for a great comeback victory. They were down 16 and actually came all the way back and tied this game.
Great game from the Chargers.
Yeah.
I think I got. Come on. Yeah, I got his drink. He left it sitting right here.
All right. We'll get it up there.
So what we've got here, Tom, is the 2-9 Bulldogs, 1-4 in the conference, 7-7 Chargers, 3-2 in the conference. Both teams with a new coach this year.
Yeah.
Stephen Jones for the Bulldogs and Scooter Lawrence for the Chargers. You're over at Burns or from Crest, but you haven't got a chance to meet Scooter or talking to him at all.
I met him briefly.
Okay.
And he was very cordial to me, unlike some other coaches who I won't mention. When I asked for something simple like who you starting tonight, Both coaches very cordial to me. Stephen Jones actually did an interview. Maybe we'll be able to do it at halftime.
Okay.
But I did a little interview with him. We didn't get a whole lot of time between games here. I think he only gave us about 8 minutes. Everybody's chicken dinner must be getting cold.
How much time is that interview?
That interview's about 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So, and Jones just gave his thoughts, and what he expects Crest to do is they got a variety of zones. And I asked him, I said, your concerns about that, if they're going to zone you, you definitely have to you have to knock down some shots.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels pretty confident they can do, but if all possible, he wants to get out there, he wants to run, he wants to transition, take advantage of the athleticism of his team. Especially if you're a smaller team, you don't really want to get in a half-court game offensively or defensively. If you're the smaller team and more athletic, you want to get out there and run. And I think that's what Coach Jones is going to want to do tonight. Now, Crest, just looking at them, they're a little bigger, they're a little physical. I think what Crest will more likely do, try to get in their half-court sets, pound the ball to their big guys, and just take advantage of their size advantage.
This will be the first time I've seen the Chargers this year. I guess it's yours as well. So I've seen the Bulldogs play against Kings Mountain last week. They gave them a really good run, 30-28 at halftime. They just couldn't hold on against the best team in the conference, and it's just tough playing against Kings Mountain at all times. Now, looking, down the line, Tom, you've got the rest of the conference looking forward to here for the Bulldogs and the Chargers. Like I said, I ain't seen this Chargers team. Next week we'll have Burns next Friday night again up at Lawndale hosting the Ashbrook Green Wave. Okay. So next Friday night, our broadcast will be back at Burns for Ashbrook and the Burns Bulldogs.
Okay, you want to do the starting lineups, Kevin?
Yeah, go ahead and give the starting lineups because they'll be pretty loud and crazy here in a minute, and we'll take a break while they do it here.
Okay, for Burns, starting it'll be junior number 4, Kason Twitty, senior number 5, Rayshawn McDowell, junior number 12, J.Q. Wells, junior number 23, Ty Goodson, and stepping in for the injured Byron Hopper will be junior number 44, Jaquan Degree. For the host Chargers, it'll be number 5, Jason Ray. Number 12, the senior, Austin Jones. Number 15, the freshman, Mari Adams. Number 24, the sophomore, Jaden Merritt. And number 30, the freshman, Eli Hall. And again, it's for the Chargers, their new coach, Scooter Lawrence, and new coach for the Bulldogs, Stephen Jones.
All right, guys, we're going to take a 3-minute break. 3-minute break here. You've been listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, North Carolina, 704-484-0025. We'll be back in 3 minutes on KTCBroadcasting.com.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226. Up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the Caution Light in Shelby.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools and whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
And welcome to Crest High School, the start of Burns and Crest Chargers. 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Just started. Rayshon McDowell's going to take the first jumper, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Crest Chargers basketball. So McDowell misses the first shot, and we're off and running, Tom.
So about 7:44 left, and bringing the ball up for the Chargers is number 15.
Maury Adams. Adams down to 30. 30 is Eli Hall. Hall back up top of the key. That's Ray, and Ray's fouled real quick by number 4, Kason Twitty, his first foul. Tom, I'll do fouls, and I'll do rebounds if you can do the shots and the.
All right, and I'll do turnovers. I'll keep up with team turnovers.
Yeah, that's kind of hard for a play-by-play guy to keep going up with.
Okay, and inbounds to Adams.
All right, 15 is on the court with Austin Jones, Jason Ray. Jason, of course, the brother of Jalen Ray. I actually went to a Panthers game, Tom, with their father, believe it or not. 3-point shot from number 12 is off and missed. Rebound will go to 5. Jason Ray, he misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up and in. 2-0. Crest Chargers, they're in the press. They're going to press man-to-man, it looks like. Full court press. Here come the Bulldogs. They busted real quick. McDowell, he takes it baseline. Bodied up. I think they got him away with a foul there as he missed the shot. Now here comes Jason Ray up for the layup and no good on the rebound.
So Ray took it strong right to the hole, Kevin, and he put the ball in his left hand.
Yeah.
Kept the ball away from the defender is why he was able to get the shot off. Almost made that a 3-point play opportunity. So Ray scored the opening basket for the Chargers, correct?
Yes. Now he is left-handed, unlike his brother who's right-handed, and ball almost goes in. His brother, of course, you can remember, like I said, I've not seen Jason actually play. His brother was one of those high-flying dunkers here at Crest. One of the best finishers in the county I've seen in quite some time. Probably one of the best in school history. We'll see if Jason, who's the senior, can do some of the same. Lefty, shot good. 3-0 over the Bulldogs. McDowell takes it out inbounds. On the court with him is Goodson, Degree, Wells, and Twitty. McDowell, he takes it up and misses. Rebound goes to Goodwin. Goodwin into McDowell. McDowell spins and in. I like McDowell. He's got a nice little basketball game to him.
I've got McDowell taking the first 4 shots for Burns.
Inbounds pass is down the Crest. They kick it back out to Ray. Ray swings it over. Here's 15. Adams for 3. No good. Rebound Jason Ray, and he puts it in. So Ray gets his second board of the game, and he puts it back in for the Chargers. And they're up 5-2. Inbound pass is stolen by Adams. He misses, and Ray with the rebound and the putback.
Ray has got all 7 points, Kevin.
Inbounds for the Bulldogs. Here's McDowell, and he turns it over as well. He steals it. Adams, he takes it in. Goes up strong, misses. And now here comes the Bulldogs finally. Here's the rebound for the Bulldogs. And they probably turn it over again, Tom. So it's just turnover city here. Adams with the layup and good. 9-2, timeout, Burns. On the floor. Let you know real quick if it's 30 or 1 minute.
30 seconds.
We'll be back in 30 seconds, KTC broadcast.
Winter weather can be rough on your car. Now, we've always thought of S&R Auto Sales in Shelby as your pre-owned vehicle headquarters. But don't forget about the S&R Auto Sales detail shop. Pickup and delivery is available. Take it from me. They'll do the best job ever, inside and out. For your next vehicle, see S&R Auto Sales in Shelby and keep your car looking great with a visit to the S&R Auto Sales detail shop. Both located at 417 South Post Road in Shelby.
I told him you was bailing them out with those timeouts.
Welcome back to Crest High School. Coach Shear comes back and said he's out of fingernails after that last game, Tom.
I told him, I said, Coach, you bailed him out. He said, that's why I save him. So Burns with a couple of turnovers, and they're only 1 for 4 from the floor. And inbounds pass.
Degree, and is that another turnover or a foul? We got a foul this time. This number 1-5, 15 on Adams. So Adams picks up his first foul.
And it hurts not having, their starter Hopper's out. Degree's taking his place. Degree's running the point tonight, Kevin. It's a big order.
I forgot about Hopper being out, and there's another turnover from the Bulldogs, and that's going to be a big key, and we've already seen it already. 24 takes it down the lane. He gets blocked big time. McDowell pulls down the board off the block. Did you get a number on that block? Was that 12? Was that
Wells?
Yeah.
He's tall, skinny, and long, and got up there and just blocked the taller guy.
He's about their only length. There's another turnover from Goodwin. There's Jason Ray. He goes in strong and scores. No foul called as Ray finishes.
Wow, 11-2 Chargers as they have just really controlled the opening minutes in this game. Here comes Degree, got a little space.
Wells in the corner. He
nice
pump fakes, drives, goes to the dunk, and gets it in. Jam and Jay's slam jam dunk.
That is a Jam and Jay's dunk, and maybe that'll trying to change some of this momentum. Has made a nice move, Kevin.
Ray to Adams, three-pointer from Jones, no good. Rebound, it goes to Degree. Degree's going to take it himself. Drives to lane, uncontrollable, loses it. Rayshawn McDowell's on the floor. He finds it. Now it's going to be a jump ball.
And I think that's going to go to the Chargers.
Yep. So 11-4, 4:41 to play, Tom. And this has been an aggressive basketball game.
Well,
almost like a football game out
I
here.
thought Burns controlled the opening tap. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, they got it. That's a scorekeeper in me there.
Yeah, the good thing about us, we've got an official scorekeeper with us.
11-4 Chargers on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2-3 zone by Burns. What do you think of that, Kevin?
They need to slow something down and make them shoot it. A lot of times you got to make these teams prove it. And then there's a foul
by Dorian Starnes into the game. So Dorian picks up the personal, and they'll send Ray to the line.
How many points here I got of the 11?
He's got 9 of the 11.
Ray, 10th shot.
He got 10. He's 2 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, his dad's a big Panthers fan, Tom. He'll go. Wherever they're playing, he'll go to. They'll travel.
That's awesome.
They like to go. Ray with the shot in good.
So that gives him 11 of the 13 points.
Burns only with 4 inbound
pass.
There's Goodson. Goodson top of the key. Brings it back out. Get it set up. Slow it down. You don't have to score one as you break the press. That's what the press makes you think you have to do.
Degree took it strong. Is that?
It should be on the shot. I don't know if it's on the shot or if it's down. He kept pointing to the baseline.
Yeah, it's on the floor. Yeah, No, he keeps pointing to the floor.
It was 24. It was away from the ball. That's why I was saying it looked weird because Burns was driving to the middle lane. That was 24 down here on the base, fouling J.Q. Wells off the ball.
And that might have been in the NBA. They might have given him that. Not in high school.
Wells takes the ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
See, that's what I like, the bigger guy inbounding the ball.
Well, it's better to have someone that can inbound and can pass. Like you want your Scottie Pippen, your small forward basically to do that. Wells took like 10 steps, never had control of it though, so they don't call the travel. Crest is backed up. They're still in the man.
An aggressive man too, Kevin. They're right in the face.
McDowell's in the corner. He's got to make it happen. He does. Nice move, doesn't finish. Wells with a rebound. He goes up strong. Fouled. And it's all kinds of mess. Now they call it travel on Starnes.
It's another turnover. That's 5. As McDowell missed and Wells missed on that trip. It's 5 turnovers for Burns.
Rebound margin 5-4. Bulldogs actually leading the rebounds.
They're only 2 for 8 from the floor is what I've got them for. That's very unofficial.
So we got some subs in for the Chargers. We got Dontrell Smith. Caleb Borders is in the game.
So Dontrell Smith is what number?
Smith is 3. Borders is 10. Devaje Leach, number 22, checked in the ball game. We got 5 new players, Tom. Number 30.
Well, I was talking to the Gazette people, and they said that they do run this kind of Dean Smith blue team. Brooks into the game.
34, Jordan Brooks is in the game, and 40, Trey Burton is in the game. Bulldogs pressing.
I believe Burton is the son of famous golfer T. Burton.
Dontrell Smith, top of the key. Like I said, a whole new 5 except for Ray. McDowell goes for the steal, and he's immediately fouled in the open court.
Who got him?
10.
That's the first turnover I have for the Chargers.
Might be 10 with a foul. That's Caleb Borders.
So we've got 10. Leach is number. Trying to find Leach.
They've got 3 fouls.
22.
I've got Adams with 1 and Borders with 1. In the corner for Goodwin. That's good for 3. So Goodwin drops a 3 from the corner. I didn't see that in the game the other night. Or Goodson. I didn't see that in the game the other night. That was a good shot, Tom.
He's capable of knocking that shot down.
Very
capable.
Ray crossed half court into Brooks. Brooks kicks the top of the key. That's Burton for 3. No good. Rebound goes to J.Q. Wells. Crest still kind of pressing even on the missed shot. You don't see that a lot, Tom.
No, it's hard to get it set up that fast.
But if they're playing 10 people, playing 10 players deep, you might be able to do that. Wells in the middle. Hook shot. Nice moves from Wells. I like his inside game and presence. Him and McDowell's good around the basket.
And all of a sudden, what's felt like a dominating Crest performance, but they're only up 4 at this point.
Brooks to Ray. Ray takes the NBA almost range 3, misses it. The rebound goes to Starnes, and here come the Verona Bulldogs. Degree across half court, looking for somewhere to go. Cuts the double team, loses it.
Shouldn't have tried to dribble through that double team.
Borders with the layup and good.
So Borders into the scorebook. I just don't like the dribbling through the double team unless you're really good. That's another turnover for Burns. That's 7.
Jalen Ray with a spin and scores 17-9.
Just when Burns had gotten back in.
Another turnover on the inbounds pass. They've thrown more passes to Crest than their own teammates. Brooks is fouled. They're going to call it on the floor.
That's 8 turnovers, Kevin.
Coach Jones, I'm sure, mentioning to the guys going in, please take care of the basket. They're just rushing. I don't know why they're rushing everything. They don't need to. McDowell got hit in the face a minute ago. I don't know if you saw that on that last play. He was holding his eyes on it. He looks okay. He's still in the ball game. over to the right to Borders. Borders swings it right back to the other side. That's Smith. There's Ray. Ray drops it into the big man. He kicks it back out. Smith to Ray. Ray in the corner. 3, no good. Rebound is by Burton, number 40. He puts it back in for the 2. Here come the Bulldogs. Beat the press, Tom, and then they just take it to the rack. No offense. McDowell misses the first shot, gets his own rebound, and misses again. And 34 for Crest. Jordan Brooks pulls the board down. His second of the game. Ray drives. He misses. 22 now, the rebound for the Bulldogs. Fuller. Here comes Fuller. He takes it himself. Euro stepping in. Good Euro step, good floater.
That's Kendall Fuller. He's giving him good minutes off the bench this year, Kevin.
Yeah, I thought he did well the other night versus Kings Mountain. Ray.
I'm not sure who 33 is. Wait a minute. That's Keyshawn Robinson. Check that.
Ray goes to the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. So Robinson in the game now for the Bulldogs. You tell me Sweezy was not long on this roster?
He's still with the team, but not playing, if that makes any sense. He's worried about his knee.
Okay.
And I think that should be a Burns possession. That's going to be a turnover for Crest. 2 for them, 8 for Burns. And the scoreboard shows it, Kevin, as Crest with an 8-point lead. As Burns got in it, then 2 straight turnovers.
8 turnovers.
It's a lot for a quarter. A lot for a quarter.
Burns inbounds, and they're going to turn it over again, and Smith misses, and the rebound goes to 33, Robinson. So Smith missed the layup. McDowell's got the ball. He's getting rid hard by 22.
They call a foul?
Yeah, on Devaje Leach.
It was close because he was close to stepping out of bounds, Kevin.
Yeah, Burns missing their point guard tonight, I think.
Yeah, that hurts.
Byron Hopper there.
And Fuller's done a nice job when he's been in there. He scored a little bit for him.
It's just 8 turnovers, and any time, and there's McDowell, he turns it over. 9 turnovers.
10.
There's Borders on the layup and good on the foul. Borders scores. See who the foul is on for the one-shot foul. 21-11, the Chargers have come out on fire.
All things considered, if you have 10 turnovers in a quarter and you're down 10, you almost think that you're – I mean, Burns had it to within 4 at one point. I mean,
that was on number 33, Robinson.
They just got to take a little bit better care of the basketball. So free throw good, was it?
Yep.
So Brooks, or was that Borders? That was Borders on the line, wasn't it?
McDowell's fouled again, bringing the ball up. McDowell's your scorer. He wastes you don't want him wasting all that energy dribbling the ball up and down the court. And as a coach, is not what I would want here. Right under the basket, right in front of us here.
Coach Lawrence working the ref, trying to get that offensive foul on a push-off. And see, this is what I don't like. See, you've got the taller Burton, about 6'5", on a shorter guy inbounds in the ball. And see how difficult it is, Kevin, but he does manage to get it in.
Fuller, back to Starnes. Starnes drives, floater,
aggressive
no good.
Move,
Rebound McDowell. He gets a shot blocked. Starnes takes another shot, and it is rebound pulled by 22.
So Starnes with a couple of misses, and misses piling up for Burns, and they get a foul on Crest?
Yeah, 34.
That's
Brooks.
6 fouls on Crest and 5 on Burns, but a 22-point quarter for the Chargers. And again, that is size advantage of Burton on the inbounds, man. Wells has got it, 2 seconds, drives, and they're going to get Burton with a foul.
22-11, 0.8 of a second on the clock. Ugly first quarter, I would say, with all the fouls and turnovers in this game.
A lot of turnovers. And Burns, I got it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 missed shots. Wells too strong on that Boston Pharmacy free throw, Kevin.
How many free throws have they missed?
This is the first trip to the line, Kevin. Crest has been at the line a good bit. Second, rattles home. So Wells 1 of 2.
That's a good inbounds play to almost get it in. And at 22-12 into the first quarter, we'll be back in 1 minute on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy. Now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Welcome back to Crest High School, where it's 22-12. Chargers lead the Bulldogs. Not a good first quarter for the Bulldogs.
Now 12 points, only 5 of 15 shooting, Kevin.
The turnovers is the big key. They gave up so many layups.
10 turnovers. I got them for 10. They might have had more than that. And they're in a 2-3 zone. Give up the shot. I think that's 12 with a shot. Missed.
Degree pulls down the rebound. He goes coast to coast with a layup and good.
So
Jaquan Degree. Here's Adams across half court. Bulldogs sitting in the zone.
They're gonna make the bigger You know, they're trying to keep them away from the basket, definitely packing it down low.
Crest has got their starters in now. There's Austin Jones for a deep three, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Here they come. Ty Goodson on the rebound. Fourth, Twitty, floater, no good. Rebound Jason Ray. Now he's off and running. Cross half court, loses it. There's another turnover. J.Q. Wells on the steal. Wells, layup, good. 22-16, lead cut to 6. That's good news for the Bulldogs. Got a good basketball game now, only a 6-point game.
Yeah, that was quick work as Degree and Wells on the board here in the second quarter.
Merritt in the corner to Adams. Adams drives, and he's fouled.
Ooh, don't know about that one, Kevin.
Let's see who they call it on. I guess it's on 23, but we'll wait a second. Yep, 23 for the Bulldogs. Ty Goodson on the foul.
Okay, so I knew they didn't get. Well, it looked like Wells had all ball. Must have been bumped by Goodson.
I think he grabbed him from behind. Wilson to Merritt in the corner. Merritt, three, no good. Rebound is to Goodson. Here come the Bulldogs.
So a chance for Burns to get 6 straight points here.
Is that Merritt's first shot?
Seems like it. I don't remember calling his number.
Yeah.
Now Twitty, no look pass there, dangerous.
To Wells. Wells wasn't ready for it. They'll play pick and roll, top of the key. Twitty loses the ball, picks it back up. Finds Goodson in the corner.
Nice pump fake.
Three.
And almost knocked it down.
No good. Rebound goes to 30. Eli Hall for the Chargers. Here comes Adams across half court. Looking for something. Floater. No good.
Who shot that?
That was Adams. Adams missed the floater. Twitty with a rebound. Twitty to Wells. Wells lays it up. No good. And Merritt with a rebound.
Man, that almost went down. It circled around, just won't go down.
Adams, point guard for the Chargers, top of the key, pulls it back out, up 6, 5:49 to play. Second quarter action, professional pharmacy scoreboard.
He walked.
And there's a walk on Merritt. There's your turnover. McDowell back in the game. We'll thank all of our sponsors. Tough to get them in during basketball as much as we can. Really fast moving pace.
Twitty's going to inbound.
We've had one Jammin' Jay's slam jam dunk.
Might want to get a turnover sponsor.
I know. Wells drives, misses, and almost ends up in our lap as McDowell chases the rebound.
So Burns is 2 of 6, and Crest is 0 for 4 this quarter.
2 of 10 in the quarter. That's good news for Burns. You know, they've cut the lead.
Good job by Twitty by knocking that out of bounds. And they're putting a little pressure until they get it in the half court, then they kind of slide back into that zone.
Well, and like I was saying earlier, Tom, Burns is just forcing shots, and that's really not even the design of their press. You want them to waste time and get out of the rhythm, and then force them to take bad shots. That's exactly what they was doing. Borders got away with a travel there, but what a take and a layup and a finish by Borders. He's not. I wish they had the height on here. I think they might. They've got him at 5'8". McDowell drives, and his shot's blocked by Burton. And he kicks it out. There's a foul called off Ray. He's fouled as he goes for the shot. Let's see who the foul's on.
44. Look at the size advantage Burton has over Wells. I mean, he's got outweigh him by 50 pounds. Probably has about 3 or 4 inches on him. His daddy's tall. He's a golf coach over at Gardner-Webb.
Okay.
Goes about 6'5", 6'6". Part of the Riverbend crew.
Jason Ray to the line. Down 8, up 8. Now they're up 9, 25-16 exactly. 5 minutes to go.
That's his first point of the quarter, Kevin, after he had 13 in that first quarter. So briefly went into the hallway and came back.
Well, he was wearing a wrist. His right wrist was taped up earlier. It's not right now, if you notice. Bulldogs on the rebound off the missed free throw. McDowell, great take. I like the way he finishes so much.
Now that's the Rayshon McDowell we've seen this season. Taking it to the rim strong, and that's going to be a turnover.
Yep.
Got to give it to Crest, yeah. So that's the 5th turnover for Crest. I do not have a turnover for Burns in this quarter. Been taking a little bit better care of the basketball, getting off some shots.
Wells got a lane, drives, and he's not fouled. misses the shot. Rebound, Jalen Ray. I thought for sure the referee right in front of us was going to call a foul there, Tommy.
Well, Wells tried to keep it away from his body. Thought he got fouled. But, you know, he just didn't flick it up there high enough to give it a chance to go in. So Ray's going to bring it up. Little pressure in the backcourt again. Almost got a turnover, but nice play by Borders, who took it to the rim and scored. 4 points for Borders this quarter. Both teams putting pressure in the backcourt, Kevin.
McDowell, layup, no good. Rebound, off to Ray. He kicks up to Borders. Borders lays it in and good. He's good around the basket.
3 straight shots made by Borders and extends the lead back to its largest 11.
Goodson trapped in the backcourt, picks up his dribble, looking for somewhere to go. He traveled. They didn't call it. Coach called timeout. Good timeout from the coach in the backcourt. 30 seconds. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KTC Broadcasting.
At Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby, it's the best time of the year to buy. Right now, take $8,500 off the new 2018 Ford Edge and take $8,000 off the new 2018 Ford Fusion. Plus, save big on a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. It's going on right now, big savings at Classic Ford Lincoln. Located at the Classic Corner, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
Welcome back to Crest High School, where the Chargers have pulled away with an 11-point lead now. 3:58 to play, second quarter. Chargers got a lot of help off their bench, Tommy. I mean, these kids came in off the bench. They didn't come in. No wonder he put in a whole crew. They didn't come in not to score.
No. Crest putting a lot of pressure on the basketball, making life hard for these Bulldog ball handlers. And they're short one with Hopper out of the game with an injury. Looks like Crest still in man, aren't they?
Yeah, they playing man.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're in the zone now, Tom. Nobody's ever here watching Twitty.
Okay, yeah, they are.
Goodson for 3, no good. Rebound, Burton.
Good. Who missed that one?
Twitty.
Twitty missed.
No, Goodson missed the 3. Burton misses a 2, and McDowell pulls down the rebound, gets it back to Ray. Smith for 3, no good, and it's going to stay out of bounds right here.
Every time Burns has made that little mini run to get back in it, Crest has been able to extend that lead back quickly.
Yeah.
First quarter off turnovers. This quarter off making them miss shots, Kevin.
It was down to 4 just a minute ago.
Yep.
Inbound pass.
It's number for 50
to
in
Hall, and Ray lays it in good. That's not Hall. That's number 50, Chris Richardson. But Ray laid it in. J.Q. Wells in the corner. Takes a jab step, drives, and they're going to call him for the walk. So Wells with a walk, another turnover by the Bulldogs.
Largest lead is at 13 now, Kevin. And Burns, they definitely want to get this thing under 10 before the break.
3:03 to play here. If you're watching online, folks, you can watch these games live on YouTube. Watch the replay on YouTube.
Well, they did a better job of taking care of the ball. They just hadn't hit many shots, Kevin.
Yeah, 31-13 got a finish. I think McDowell spent a lot of time dribbling the ball and not worrying about the score. And Borders takes it in, misses it, rebound to Richardson. And Richardson goes up strong, and he's fouled. Borders can finish to be 5'8". He gets a spin on the ball.
And he's smooth with the basketball. Tell you what, Coach Lawrence plays just about everybody, doesn't he, Kevin?
Yes. I think the first year coach said, well, if you're going to play for me, Tom, you're going to have to earn it.
Yep. It may be just has a lot of parity on his roster. Richardson mentions the first of that Falston Pharmacy free throw, Kevin.
31-18, 2:39 to play. Crest and they're all whites tonight. Burns and they're all blues.
Crest 4 of 6 from the line.
Burns and they're, of course, Columbia. Is it Columbia blue? What's the official
Columbia blue?
Is it Columbia blue?
5 of 7 from the line for the Chargers now. As Goodson's got a little crack, but he decides to bring it back out. Looked like he might have had a little bit of a lane there.
Chargers in the man-to-man. Smith guarding Twitty. Up to Goodson. Goodson, top of the key. He's the lefty. Gives it to Twitty. Twitty fires a deep three, and it's tipped around and rebound to McDowell, but foul on Richardson.
Twitty hasn't been able to find the scorebook yet. Get his name recorded in there. That's a 1-and-1 for Rayshawn McDowell. Burns is 1 of 2 from the line. Not getting to the free throw line very often, Kevin.
Yeah, McDowell's so good at it. They've got to find a way to kind of work the offense through him. And he misses the free throw, though. Rebound, Twitty, and he misses. Rebound to Richardson. Richardson fights through a gang of tacklers, and he about throws it away, and he doesn't. Burton catches it, and they call it travel.
6 turnover for the Chargers, 11 for the Bulldogs.
I got somebody's going to turn it over.
Looked like a nice move by Burton, just kind of drug that foot just a little bit.
McDowell cross half court, goes to pick it up. Good D by Burton, calls the jump ball. He could have got called for a technical, maybe taunting.
Who, Burton?
McDowell right there. Yeah, Burton could have got a tech right there. He was taunting McDowell. I think Coach Jones kind of wanted that too. We'll take the ball out right here in front of us.
And watch too much pro ball, Kevin. So Crest looks like they're in man.
McDowell took it, foul, good. See, that's why McDowell is good, taking it to the rack and finishing.
It looks like Crest is in man, and then they're leaving the weak side open, and they're just sagging down for help.
They're helping back on
they're
that
help
side.
on the back, down low. So that tells me something, that they're not really that concerned with the shooters for Burns.
No, they're not. Not on the swing backside help pass. They're not worried about that at all on that. McDowell free throw line is the quickest free throw I've about ever seen.
Makes that one, though. 1 for 2 for McDowell from the line. Back down to an 11-point lead. It was 14, Kevin.
That's Smith across top of the key. In the ball game now for the Chargers. Borders for 3. He's fouled on the three-point line by Goodson.
Wow. You don't want to do that. Tough break for the Bulldogs. Chance to get the rebound there and take it back and maybe get this thing under 10. That psychological 10-point line.
Hope you don't hit all 3 here.
Oh, man, that would push the lead out to 14. So Borders, Falston Pharmacy free throw. First one, no good. In and out. And I tell you what, I've seen a lot of high school basketball over the last 6-7 years. Free throw shooting has become a lost art, Kevin.
Honestly, Tom, if a team let's say the Bulldogs, for example.
0 for 2.
If they did nothing but practice all the free throws, I would say every other practice do nothing but free throws, they could probably win a couple extra games just on the free throws alone. Happens all the time that the team that misses the most free throws loses the game.
And look at Spikes nailing those 2 last game. He got 1 of 3 for Borders. So here comes Twitty. Degree.
McDowell. He's immediately double teamed, and he takes it himself. Misses. Rebound. Jason Ray. Now out goes Ray. Ray's going up for the big dunk, and I think he got fouled. He didn't see it. He ended up laying it in. Twitty to McDowell. And Rayshawn about took.
He saved it for Starnes. He scored.
Rayshawn about took out the whole broadcast and everything, folks. I thought he was about to end up in our lead.
Up close and personal, Rayshawn McDowell.
Yeah, I thought that was the end of the broadcast.
Oh yeah, that was close. Burton for 3. He missed. They called something.
Over the back on McDowell. Richardson had him blocked out.
So they're in the penalty. I think that's going to be 2 shots for. I know I'm going to call him T. Burton. No, it's not Burton on the line. It's Williams. Next, check that Richardson.
At least Trey Burton.
Trey Burton, his daddy's name T.
Is he the 3rd?
I do not know. First one for Richardson, good. Now 2 of 3 from the line. And Burton's a big kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Need to get him playing some tight end for the football team.
All the Burtons I know drive race cars. Free throw from Richardson off the left side, no good. Rebound, 22, Kendall Fuller. Fuller brings it up, gives it to Twitty. Twitty, nice little move. Drop pass. What a pass from Twitty. Twitty to Jaquan Degree on the assist. Degree finish. What a good pass finish. 11-point lead now for the Chargers. Bulldogs back into the 2-3.
And all things considered, Burns lucky to be this close.
Ray turns it over. Twitty to Fuller. Fuller up, and he's fouled in.
That's Degree, isn't it?
Degree, not Fuller. 44, that's Jaquan Degree. He's been really extremely aggressive tonight, taking the ball to the rack, Tom. He's had no fear once he's got the ball.
Does a good job keeping the ball away from the defender there.
Is he on the football team?
Yes.
So he's got quick feet.
Played a little running back, defensive back. Lead under 10. There it is, Kevin, under 10. That's what you wanted under by halftime.
Yep.
And Degree hits that. Falston Pharmacy free throw. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Burns with an 8, 36-28.
21 seconds to play. Ray, top of the key. He's going to back it out. Last shot here.
Yeah, Crest holding for one, and that's who'd have the ball if I was the coach, Ray, or Borders. And Borders, wow, is he quick. Nice dish to Richardson, got blocked.
Oh!
And a foul, and Kendall Fuller can't believe it.
Fuller wanted the block.
Not too sure about that.
A lot of times, Tom, in the way the referees look at it, and they're kind of taught this way, but it doesn't always work that way, is that you're supposed to, you kind of react which way the ball goes.
Yeah.
So if you're slapping down, the ball goes up, that's a foul.
Right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
But you sometimes slap down and barely graze the ball, and the ball still goes up.
Yeah.
And you get called for that. I've been called for that foul, and that's really frustrating. But a lot of times, if your hand goes one way and the ball goes the opposite way, that's going to be a foul. And that's just kind of a fundamental physics type thing for the referees to look at. Richardson at the line. Got a lot of movement in it.
Missed them both.
And Richardson got his own rebound, missed the layup, tap in Ray. That's halftime.
Tough break. That's really tough for Burns as they had it down to 8, but now 10-point lead, 38-28 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
38-28 halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the
Who's our halftime sponsor?
Hendricks Appliance Gymnasium halftime show. We'll have scores, stats, and more here on KTC Broadcasting. And after 3 minutes, we'll be back in 3 minutes on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. It's the Big Finish Event 2018 from Dodge at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Coming out for special Big Finish Event 2018 deals. Get up to $3,000 combined cash on select new 2018 Dodge Challenger models. During the Big Finish Event 2018, get up to $1,750 total cash on select new Dodge Durango models. The Big Finish Event 2018 going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Check out the great offers now available at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get a new Yamaha and get up to $750 in customer cash back. Plus finance as low as 2.99% for 234 months. Upgrade your adventure with a new Polaris. Rebates of up to $2,000 plus financing as low as 2.99% APR. And buy a new Slingshot and make no payments and pay no interest until spring of 2019. Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Lowell.
Community station, because we live and work right here.
Very community involved, and I like that.
The Boss, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, WOHS, Shelby.
Welcome back to Crest High School. It's 38-28 halftime score. The Bulldogs trail the Crest Chargers at Ed Peeler Gymnasium. Tom's adding up the scores right now. You're listening to the Hendricks Appliance Gymnasium halftime show. 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. 704-487-7846. Give Hendricks Appliance a call today. Get over and check them out. Got all the appliances in my house from Hendricks Appliance. Great deals.
Just got me a microwave on Black Friday from their rather extensive scratch and ding selection.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
They always take care of you. So if you're on a budget like myself, go see them. Go see the scratch and ding. They got some good stuff.
You can get some really good brand new equipment with a small scratch on it, Tom, can't you? For a great price. What's up, Jeff Mountain? How are you? For a great price, can't you?
Oh, yes. Done it many times.
So looking at the rebounds right now, Chargers 20-18 over the Bulldogs. Leading rebounders for the Chargers. 8 boards for Jason Ray right now. Burton Richardson got 3 off the bench. Leading rebounder right now for the Bulldogs is 4 by J.Q. Wells. Jaquan DeGree's got 3, and Rayshawn McDowell has 3. Wow, Tom, this little boy, you see this little boy right here?
Yeah.
He no bigger than the basketball. He just made a shot. I'm talking that, folks. This I'm gonna get a good shot with him with our shot there. If you're watching online YouTube, seeing the kids get to come out at halftime and shoot here at Crest and have a good time with it. This little bitty boy right there in the middle. Let's see if he can make him another shot. There he goes. He just made one a minute ago. Tiny little fella. All right, folks, 38-28, the Chargers lead. They're coming out here to warm up, and they'll be ready to play some basketball here in about 5 minutes. Tom, you got these stats?
Yeah, I do. I've got, of course, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboards, 38-28. I've got Jason Ray, 20 points. Leads all scorers and the Chargers. Borders with 12 for the Chargers. And then a number of others with a few points here and there. For Burns, it's a little more balanced. Rayshawn McDowell, he's got 7. J.Q. Wells, he's got 7. Jaquan DeGree, he's got 7. So Burns with 3 players with 7 points. Overall, Burns was 12 of 32, so they've got to do a little bit better shooting the basketball. Crest a little better. They are 15 of 35, but neither team really lighting it up from the field. And then turnovers, I have Burns 11 to Crest 7, so both teams could take care of the basketball a little bit better too, and I'm sure their coaches are telling them that message in the locker room.
You can walk into any high school basketball gym in the country, Tom, in halftime, and the same speech will be hit your free throws, quit throwing the ball to the other team and up against the back wall.
Free throws.
Every halftime that I've ever been in, that was what the talk was about.
Free throws, I've got the Chargers 8 of 16, 50%. Burns high, they're 67%. Problem is, Kevin, they've only shot 6. They're 4 of 6.
Okay. Yeah, they need more. I'd like to see McDowell going way more and more to the basket. He does a good job when he does. Finishes well. I do believe there's a couple of calls. You know, they're letting them bang. They really are. You know, both teams really on either side. A lot of contact is getting let go, which is fine. You know, if they're going to let everybody go. But I think McDowell, he just concentrates, slow down a little bit. If his guards would slow down, once they get to half court, you know, all the guards, anybody gets across half court, coach needs to say, pull it out. Get to half court. If you don't have a layup, pull it out. Let's restart it, because that's all they need to do. Then get the ball to Rayshon and JQ Quills.
Well, you know, they have been attacking the basket. They've just not been real successful in getting those calls. You know, they could go either way, but refs letting them play.
All right, we got to take another break here before we come back. Halftime, another 3-minute break. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby.
Jam and J's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant, featuring a pizza buffet and salad bar, a fantastic game room, and birthday parties. Jam and J's has gluten-free pizza, vegan cheese pizza, and now try the La Nova wings in barbecue, hot and spicy, or oven roasted. And Jam and J's is the original home for the Livermus pizza. Want to eat at home and watch the game? Call for carryout at 704-600-6182. Jam and J's Pizza Factory, Highway 74 East, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby.
At All Care Insurance Services in Shelby, Gastonia, and Belmont, they can help you with all of your insurance needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, commercial, and more, their agents will shop your rates to ensure you are receiving the best price for the coverage you need. Visit one of their offices near you. 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 East Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. Your local service for insurance is All Care Insurance Services, serving this area since 1984. 100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
A community station, because we live and work right here.
Very community involved, and I like that.
The Boss, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, WOHS, Shelby.
Welcome back to Crest High School. 38-28, start of the third quarter. You've been listening to the Hendricks Appliance halftime show. After the game, we'll have the SNR Auto Sales Player of the Game.
Boy, they started that up quick.
Yeah, they did. They did the national anthem.
They don't mess around.
Before the girls' game. 3 seconds on Jason Ray.
And Crest starts the second half
with an immediate
with a turnover. 8 for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Burns did a lot better. They had 10 in the first quarter, only 1 in the second. Almost a turnover there as Twitty almost went out of bounds. And then he does turn it over. So teams start out the quarter, they trade turnovers.
High school basketball, I'm telling you, Tom, it's just, never know.
Not had a shot yet in this quarter as Burns going to trap in the corner out of their 2-3.
Leach to Adams.
Oh, nice
to
job
Borders.
passing the ball.
Back to Leach. Leach gets a shot blocked. They call a foul down low. Wells with a good block. I can't believe he bailed him out on that one, but Leach took it. He got fouled. He'll go to the line. The foul's on number 5, his third, Jason Ray's. No, that's Sean McDowell's third foul.
And Wells was like, who, me? I have to agree with him. I didn't think that was a foul.
Leach makes the first one.
His first point of the night, Kevin.
Senior Devajay Leach, 6', 165 he's listed as. Free throws up.
Knocks them both down.
Twitty taking it out of bounds underneath the basket. Gets to McDowell.
Almost turns it over. McDowell bails him out. And
then he turns it over. But
nope.
Yep, then they call the foul on McDowell.
That'll be a foul. Did they call it on McDowell?
Yep. He just picked up his fourth foul.
Wow.
2 quick fouls. He turned it over and grabbed the defender. Immediate fourth foul. Bad decision by McDowell, and their best scorer is going to have to sit down with 7:20 to play in the third quarter.
So that's 13 fouls after they already have more turnovers, 2 in 40 seconds than they did the entire second quarter, Kevin.
And McDowell had 2 fouls, too.
Yeah.
Leach drives, 2 steps, borders underneath. I tell you what, for a 5'8", he's one of the best finishers I've seen.
Another turnover.
Stolen by the Chargers. Jones wants a foul. Looking at the referee, gets nothing.
In 1 minute, 3 turnovers. They've got to do a better job taking care of the ball.
Leaks to Smith. Through Jason Ray's hand. There's another turnover. Here comes Twitty. Twitty drives, goes up, lays it in, and good. 42-30, 12-point lead now for the Chargers.
Twitty finally in the scorebook. He's capable of scoring.
Well, the
First 2 of the night.
If the Bulldogs are going to win this, they're just going to have to find someone else from McDowell and then get some scoring from their defense, Tom. They got to press. Missed shot from Smith, gets his own rebound, assist to 10 on the shot, and J.Q. Quells. And there's a layup from Starnes.
So Starnes giving him a little help off the bench. He's got 4 now.
On that last play a minute ago, Wales contended the shot and then let his man get his own rebound as he went for the break. Adams takes it and he scores. Lays it in and good.
And hurry, Twitty almost turned it over again. Looked like he got bumped, no
That's a
call.
ball. Yeah, you got to bail him out. And then they finally get a foul on Leach on the ball. Twitty took probably 75 dribbles there in the last 25 seconds. He finally gets out of it, gets a foul call. Should have had one earlier. The Bulldogs will take it out underneath. They're down 14. They got to start scoring with their defense. Inbound pass to Twitty up top of the key. He's got Wells in the middle. Wells drives, left hand finish, no good. Rebound, Jason Ray. Jason Ray gets his 9th rebound of the game. Getting close to a double-double. 1 rebound away. Adams up top of the key. Guarded by Twitty over to Leach. Leach looking for something. Leach likes to drive and kick. Let's see if he does. He takes 2 dribbles and kicks. Smith in the corner. Smith, rainbow 3. Almost hit the rafters and no good. Rebound Starnes. Goodson now being guarded by Crest. Double team in the backcourt. Twitty is out and running. Ball in the corner. Wells takes 2 big Euro steps and lays it in on the rim.
Nice to keep
net
control.
wasn't even fixed.
It was nice to keep control of the ball as he almost lost it, but maintained control and scored.
Adams travels in the court, turn it over.
10 turnovers for the Chargers, 14 for the Bulldogs. That'll make you pull your hair out if you're a coach.
Twitty into Goodson.
Goodson might have walked there.
He did.
And almost turned it over anyway.
5 minutes to go, third quarter, folks. It's 46-34. Chargers lead. Bulldogs with the basketball across half court. Chargers sitting in a zone now. No, they're in the man.
They're in the man, but they're just because they're just totally ignoring the weak side. Another turnover.
Here's Jason Ray, goes up to dunk it, and he does.
That's a Jim and Jay's jam, Kevin.
Twitty
quickly tries to answer and does.
Nice pull-up jumper, scores, cuts the lead, 48-36. Professional Pharmacy scoreboard here in Bowling Springs.
That's a big answer. They needed that bad.
Adams in the corner. Smith kicks it up to Leach. Leach on the wing. He drives. Ray back to the middle. Starnes turned it over. There goes Goodson. Goodson, lefty.
Nice pass.
And he's fouled as 44 Degree goes up for the shot. It's going to be fouled.
That was good awareness by Goodson to realize Degree was coming open on the left side. Bounced it to him, drew the foul.
4:11 to play. Chargers lead by 12. Chance for Degree to cut the lead to 10.
Which was a 10-point lead at halftime, Kevin. And he missed the first of his Falston Pharmacy free throws. This makes Burns 4 of 7. I'd say, what's your target, Kevin? I'd say 75%. I guess maybe that's a little too ambitious for a high school team.
Yeah, 60, above 60 you need. 75 is good teams should hit 75.
And he missed them both. What happened? Rebound out of bounds?
Yeah. So, for example, Kings Mountain, I know last week Phillip had the stats. They're shooting 73% from the free throw line this year.
Man, that's a bonus.
LeBron shoots 68.
And there's Starnes again. Starnes with 6 off the bench. Cuts it to 10.
I think Starnes does a good job coming off the bench, filling the lane.
He's a big body. He's not really, really tall, but he plays bigger than what he is.
Right. Burns in the zone now. Leach is going to attack it. Misses. Ray gets the rebound. Misses. Tap. Wrist. Misses again. He got 2 rebounds and 2 missed shots and finally hit it there, Tom. That's the old Dennis Rodman, Sean May play.
Smith missed the first one before, and now Burns trying not to turn it over. They do.
Adams to Smith, lays it up and good.
That's tough. If you're a Burns fan, that's tough.
Twitty throws it deep and it's turned it over, and then knocked out of bounds.
Burns up to 17 turnovers, and they're down 14. Kevin on the professional Pharmacy scoreboard. Column and Boiling Springs, 704-434-9897.
Adams swings around the Borders. Over to Leach. Got Ray in the middle. Ray kicks it back out. Borders is going to drive. Nothing there. He kicks it out. Ray back underneath. There's got to be some type of foul.
So Ray good attacking the rim, drawing the foul, taking it to the rim.
Excuse me. Ray Tom's got 11 rebounds tonight, so I'm guessing he's got the double-double. He had the 11 points in the first quarter.
He's 4 of 6 from the line. Now 4 of 7. Of course, that's something to put down to the coach's clipboard for Ray. Shoot a couple free throws at the practice on Monday. And he hits that one. 5 of 8 for Ray.
Might have had a lane violation on himself, and it didn't get called.
That pressure giving Burns some problems, and almost the 19th turnover.
Starnes strong driving, and he's fouled from behind. Now, and you know, I don't know if Crest always plays this way, Tom, but you know, without Burns having a point guard, this is exactly the way I would be attacking Burns too. Would be pressuring everything and making them make plays.
They've stretched this thing out. Crest now with a 17-point advantage.
2:53 to play, third quarter action.
Starnes misses. So really, when you're down 17, your margin of error decreases quickly, Kevin. And now it's Starnes trying to get this thing back to 16. Second free throw on the way, and no good.
Rebound Leach. How come the...
I was getting ready to say they had Borders open, and Starnes is going to get called for the bump. Hey, Starnes was looking over here at me. I was like, you bumped him.
I don't think players understand the
body foul.
The body fouls. Yeah, it's tough to get to understand that. Yeah, you blocked the shot, but you were
on the floor.
You hit him with your hips.
And Crest now going to move it around. And missed shot. Ray, look at that, get in there. Got the board. So 22 missed a shot, but Leach got the rebound.
Ray with his 12th rebound by my count.
Ray with the rebound. Check that. And he just, I mean, I'll tell you what, boy, he just attacks the rim on the rebound and with the ball. Very aggressive. Cans that free throw. I guess he heard my sarcasm about his free throws, and he said, look at this, radio man. That one was a good-looking free throw. Another Falston-Falmercy free throw on the way and good. So he can both those. Those look good that time, Kevin.
Rayshawn McDowell back in the ballgame, Tom, after sitting for 5 minutes and 5 seconds here in the third quarter.
I mean, if he fouls out at this point, he fouls out. I mean,
you're down 19.
19, And then you turn it over. Let's see if this is going to be a turnover. It's a held ball. Burns to maintain. So I'm not giving him a turnover there.
I mean, Burns is having the biggest problems just inbounding the ball, just throwing it to someone, and Coach Jones is beside himself tonight right now.
And give credit to Coach Lawrence for putting that pressure on. I mean, it has worked, and you know, he took advantage. You know, They come in wounded, you got to attack where they're hurt, and McDowell attacks and scores. What's the call there?
They called an official timeout. He's got his shorts rolled up.
Yeah, they don't allow that anymore.
No, he's bleeding. Look at his right leg. Right knee. Is that blood on his knee? Yeah. Yep.
So out he goes, and that's 15, Adams. He'll be right back.
Not that hard to change shorts.
Nah.
The jerseys sometimes you got to worry about.
And then you get a different number.
Yeah.
And up ahead, and that ball's coming right at us. Referee bailed us out.
It's a good pass right to the referee. He didn't see it till the last second.
17 turnovers for Burns, but 12 for the Chargers. That's something else that's going on the coach's clipboard as McDowell gets fouled by Ray. Good aggressive move by McDowell.
It's different when, and being a point guard, I used to argue with my coach all the time. A turnover is different when you're trying to make a play as opposed to just trying to get it out of your hands and you throw it away. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to make a backdoor pass and it goes off the guy's hands, you still get the turnover no matter how good a pass you threw or not. Like I can throw a perfect pass on someone's face.
Right.
It's my turnover because he didn't catch it off his face. So not all turnovers are the same. The dumb ones are the ones that really bother the coaches. When you do it, you don't even have to. Rebound Leach off the missed free throw. He kicks it up to Borders. Borders almost runs into the referee. Back top of the key, Leach. Leach into Ray. Ray, turnaround foul. No good. He'll go to the line.
And McDowell missed 2 Falston Pharmacy free throws there. That really hurts when you're down 17. And now Ray a chance to stretch this lead out even more with a couple of Falston Pharmacy free throws of his own.
Falston Pharmacy 50-11, Falston Road. 704-538-3021. Give them a call tomorrow. Are they open? Well, if they're open, I'm not.
I swear Ray heard me say he's going to shoot extra free throws after practice because he has hit 4 in a row.
He hadn't missed.
And 5 in a row.
Since Tom started japping his jaws over here.
Yeah.
Twitty taking it out of bounds right in front of us.
Yeah. And inbound stolen by
Ray.
Missed
and McDowell gets the rebound. And they're going to have a jump ball right here.
And what is that, a tie-up?
He has a tie-up. It's a Crest basketball right here in front of us,
So
folks.
another turnover, 19 turnovers. And that's really the story of the game, Kevin.
Inbound to Ray. Ball back to the Ray, top of the key. Leach, he drives. Kicks it, Borders. Back in the corner, no wing. Ray for 3. No good. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Burns basketball.
I don't know. I thought that went off
I couldn't tell.
a Burns player, but fortunately for Bulldogs, a minor break there as Crest is just unrelenting in this pressure. Looks like 22's hanging on in almost a turnover.
That should have been out on Burns.
Oh, yeah.
Wells lost the ball as he went up. Into Ray. Ray misses it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Stays right here under the basket. 1:27 to play in the third quarter. Crest leads by 19. 14 checks to the ball game for the Bulldogs. That's Avius Cross along with Goodson.
And a technical foul on Twitty. That hurts. Twitty had something to say to the referee, and he is teed up. And the young man needs to keep his composure, as there's enough things going wrong for your team right now. And it's good. Looks like it's going to be Jones with the free throws, Kevin, for the tag.
Has he scored tonight? I don't remember.
I do not have him in the scorebook, and he is still not in the scorebook.
He started tonight for the Chargers. Hasn't scored.
No. Second Falston Pharmacy free throw on the way, and it's good. So now he's in the scorebook, Kevin.
Yeah, you hate being a starter. You don't get in the book.
Yeah, you know, and Crest already in the bonus.
Me and Philip talked the other night. He's got a cool name, Avius Cross. Got cool hair too.
Yeah.
Cross is playing the center now. Just checked in for the Bulldogs. deep three from Crest, missed by McDowell, and off with the go of the Bulldogs. Rebound by McDowell, and he's called for a carry.
And that's the number I didn't want to get to, the 20th turnover for the Bulldogs.
20 turnovers for the Bulldogs.
As that pressure by Crest has just given them fits.
They've been all over the place. Yeah. If they pressure everybody like this, they can. Their offense hasn't been that smooth, but the defense has been wonderful. There's a three in the corner finally from Austin Jones.
So we just said he hadn't scored, now with 4 quick points by Jones.
And Fuller to Goodson on the inbounds. Goodson's taking too much time there. Bulldogs cross half court. Fuller. Nope, that's not Fuller, that's Degree. Degree
with a miss.
Floater missed. McDowell scores now. Robinson got the board there. Here comes the Chargers. 40 seconds to play. They're up 21, 61-40, and he's going to travel.
And, Crest, 13 turnovers, so both coaches are going to, in a fast-paced game, you expect a few more, but, 33 combined turnovers, that's a ton of turnovers.
Scooter Lawrence trying to figure out why the referee standing next to the kid didn't call the travel. Goodson gets it across half court to Degree.
Well, it's like they teach me in referee school. It's angle over distance. As Degree missed it, he was wide open.
McDowell rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. McDowell's got hammered tonight. He's gonna be feeling this in the morning time.
Well,
it's been a battle.
Well, Degree could have saved him there. I think Degree anticipated somebody coming over to block that shot, and he was wide open.
61-40, 25.6 seconds to play. Third quarter action. The Chargers lead by 21 here. Free throw is good.
So McDowell, he shot for, I think I got him for 6 free throws. He's 2 of 6. Now 3 of 7 from the line. And it's under 20.
Ray, across half court. He's going to drive and lay it in.
Wasn't under 20 very long, was it?
No, he didn't care about your stat, Tom.
No. And almost another turnover for Burns.
Shot missed on the fire up. Had a student thrown out the last game we did for shooting a three-pointer.
Yeah, and we've had some fans ejected from this one.
Yeah.
And actually, I hate that.
Inbound pass to McDowell. He's fouled immediately by Borders.
Ticky-tack.
Yep.
Ticky-tack.
7.5 seconds to play, third quarter.
Both teams getting ready to be in the bonus. Crest already is. Burns will be on the next foul. Well, there's a little confusion about it.
Making sure.
Yeah, remember last game they were given 1-and-1 with 6 fouls. And almost shot the free throws.
They about got them. They about got to.
So inbounds to Degree. Nice bounce pass by Degree. That's a lost art too, the bounce pass.
Oh, yeah.
Another nice bounce pass.
Avius Cross
didn't get it off.
Didn't get it off with the buzzard. It's 63-42 after 3 quarters on KTC Broadcasting. We'll be right back in 1 minute. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. At Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby, it's the best time of the year to buy. Right now, take $8,500 off the new 2018 Ford Edge and take $8,000 off the new 2018 Ford Fusion. Plus, save big on a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. It's going on right now, big savings at Classic Ford Lincoln. Located at the Classic Corner, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
Welcome back to Crest High School for the start of the fourth quarter. 63-42.
Crest wins that quarter 25-16, Kevin. I mean, 16 points, not an awful quarter, but when you give up 25.
Inbound pass. Here comes the Bulldogs. Start the fourth quarter. Cross. Goodson for three. Good.
Good looking shot by Goodson.
When he gets his feet set, he puts up a good shot.
He has a very good set shot.
Maybe turnover in the backcourt.
Almost. They've got to get to the 10-second line.
They get across half court. There's Brooks down low. 34 goes up strong. No good. Rebound to Richardson. Richardson, big man. 6'4", 250 is what he's listed at, Tom.
They got some beef.
There's a 3 air ball from Crest, and that'll go the other way.
That was 15.
Cross. I mean, not Cross.
15.
Smith.
15. That was Smith.
That was Maury Adams, yeah. Sorry, not Smith. Maury Adams with the 3.
So Burns has it down to 18 after that three-pointer by Goodson. Gonna need a miracle to pull this one out, though, Kevin.
Degree hands it off to McDowell. McDowell spins right into Richardson. He traveled. Good D by Richardson being standing there. Another turnover.
21. And I'm sure coach is going to remind him of that on Saturday practice.
There's a pass to Brooks. Good pass. He loses it. Probably could have caught a foul there. But they'll go the other way. And a layup is good from the Bulldogs.
So McDowell does have 15 points, averaging about 20 on the year.
Adams in the ball game. That's number 14 now for Crest. That's Michael Melton in the game. Shots missed. Richardson with a rebound. And he misses it. Rebound to Brooks. He's a big man taking it in strong. And he misses it. And that rebound goes to Jaquan Degree.
And 2 more for Goodson.
Yep.
Down to 14, Kevin.
And timeout for Crest. He's going to get his starters back in. Scooter Lawrence. So we're going to take a timeout. Let's see if it's 30 or 60. It is. They've never shown. We're just going to keep it right here, I guess.
He's explaining something to the kid.
Well, they're out on the court, so it's got to be a 30-second. So we're going to just keep it right here anyway.
We sort of have to use deductive logic.
Yeah. Well, they're not telling us.
Well, you know, on a side note, Burns on a little mini run here, Kevin. 7-zip in this quarter. They're not out of it. They're out of it, but they're not out of it, Kevin. Not insurmountable.
Oh, they didn't make a run now. Yeah. It doesn't help that they don't shoot too many threes, so they've got to get it defensively. And it's just tough to get you get a 5 to 8 point run defensively sometimes maybe, but you need probably a 3 or 2 mixed up in there. Goodson can take some good threes. They're sitting in a 1-3-1 press. Let's see how they're going to play it.
Got to create some turnovers and some transition baskets.
Ball into Ray in the corner. He kicks it back out to Smith. They break the press, back out. Smith over the lead. Looks like Crest is going to waste time, as much time as they can, up 14 points. Smith, he drives, tosses it up uncontrollably, and they call the walk on him. So it'll be a turnover.
14th for the Chargers.
That's one of those that he probably didn't need to call the walk, considering he threw it off the bottom of the backboard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Burns. Jeez.
Dang.
Like, I just don't understand it. Why is it so hard to throw a pass and catch a pass to 2 people standing here?
Well, they want to, I was telling Coach Jones, I see a lot of players want to go to that sideline. Get away from that sideline.
It's an extra defender. Like, you can't go through. You can't go stand in the stands.
I think Coach Lawrence is warned. And in all defense of Coach Lawrence, he seems like a pretty reserved guy. He's kind of laughing this off. I'm not really sure what he did.
Well, I don't know, but the referee stood right next to him, crossed his eyes, and just stared at him just now. Kind of a jerk move.
I do not like that.
No, that was a jerk move by the referee, what he just did. And I thought it's been a pretty well officiated game. This guy is the one that calls all the fouls from the other side of the court. I think that might have been the problem. Missed layup. And the ball is rebounded by McDowell, but McDowell's going to step out of bounds, Tom. So another turnover for the Bulldogs.
And once it gets over 20, I'm just not going to say the number anymore.
AVS Cross with a steal. Good job by Cross. He's in the ball game, and he's fouled by Leach coming across half court.
So a couple of free throws, Kevin, and believe it or not, if he hits both of these, it's back to 12.
Yeah. I think one thing that might help, and I don't know, I haven't been paying attention that much, is if Burns could, Coach Jones could implement some type of a controlled fast break. See, if you watch the Tar Heels, it's called the secondary break, and every fast break on a miss or on a make shot, they know to run the exact same play. So there is no, you're never running around with your head like a chicken with your head cut off. Is kind of what I'm saying. So you kind of know where to go, and instead of just, hey, get open, cross, go here or there, there's an actual, every single play that happens, you know where you're going. Free throw's good, 53-51.
Yeah. Cross hits both his Falston Pharmacy free throws. Professional Pharmacy scoreboard, it is down to 12, and another steal. And Degree missed the layup. Tough break for Burns.
Yep. Rebound to Ray. Leach. Adams. Adams kicks it into the corner. Borders. Little step. Out to Smith. Smith fires a three. Deep three. Misses. Rebound. Jason Ray goes up strong and finishes it. He is killing them on the boards.
I don't really know why they took a three there. They don't need it. And it's turnover and score for Crest. Tough break for Burns, just when they were getting some momentum.
Yep.
Now they find themselves down 16 and another turnover. Tough break. I mean, they were a hair away from getting this thing to 10. And then that bad sequence.
It's the most uncontrolled basketball ball handling I've seen in quite a long time in a basketball court. Like you said, they're only down, they're down 16 now. Good defense right there. Block and go. Here comes Goodson.
KJ Hill into the game for the Bulldogs.
They're going to walk it back out. Degree, top of the key. McDowell. He spins, drives. He turns it over. Leach. Smith across half court, up 16.
Stop the ball.
Smith all the way, lays it in. He goes coast to coast, shortest guy on the court. Nobody ever stopped the ball. Bulldogs inbound the pass. Goodson. He goes up strong, misses, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. 69-51.
So it's amazing how quickly that game was getting close to being competitive again.
And three straight turnovers.
And then Crest goes on this little mini 6-0 run and stretches it back out to 18 points. 69-51 on the Professional Pharmacy scoreboard.
Well, all the NBA players, they play, the D'Antoni, Steph Curry ball nowadays. They said the D'Antoni ball would never work, but it works when you got the greatest shooter of all time on your team, and everybody's trying to copy it. And you get out here and you try to run. The high school teams can't do that at all, and so they've got to do something else. Smith, top of the key. And we've said Burns turnover tonight like that's a play they've drawn up.
I'm telling you.
Leach drives, kicks to the corner, Borders for three. Good, off the rim, off the backboard, and drops in, Tom. You're getting everything. Now there's another turnover on the inbound pass, and Borders scores again. So 5 quick points from Borders.
It's just, man, all the way back out to 23 points, Kevin. And it was, like I said, it was 12 just a minute ago.
Wells drives and in. That ball hit the bottom of the rim and roll. What kind of spin on it do you have to hit the bottom of the rim and it goes in?
So Wells, 9th point for him tonight.
I used to play with a guy that could do that. It was weird.
Yeah.
Finger roll.
It's a tough sequence, and that's going to be a foul before the shot. They got some McDowell, and that will end his evening.
And not a single, maybe one of McDowell's were on someone shooting and at the basketball goal. Like they were all like from behind or a reach or a bump. A lot of cheap fouls.
15 for McDowell despite the foul trouble. Good looking free throw there by Smith. And I tell you what, I've said Falston Pharmacy free throw. Say that 5 times fast.
Falston Pharmacy free throws.
22-point advantage for the Chargers.
In Falston.
23-point advantage. Smith nailed a couple there. Good-looking free throws. And look at this. They still got the press on, Kevin.
Yeah. And there's a steal. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play. 78-53. Crest leads.
At what point do you call off the Dogs?
Good question.
25-point advantage, 78-53.
He's putting the starters back.
I mean, just for your safety of your players.
Yeah, I wouldn't have Ray in right now. He's going to check out. That's going to be the end of his night. Yeah. So what does he finish with points-wise, Tom?
I need a calculator. We got 20.
He's got 14 rebounds on the night.
31, 33 points.
33 and 14 from Jason Ray tonight, unofficially.
And mine is very unofficial.
So is the rebounds.
Wells missed a free throw.
Adams with the rebound. Kicks it to Borders. Borders, if that goes in, he's just got magic in him. He tried, though. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Starnes takes it strong and scores. Good job from Starnes.
I like what I've seen from Starnes. I mean, good minutes off the bench, aggressive, attacks the rim, filling the paint on defense. I think he's done a good job tonight.
KJ Leslie now on the court for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he's been in there a little bit, and I'd like to see KJ get some more playing time. Coach is working with him, trying to work him into the system.
Michael Melton back in the game for the Chargers. Starnes free throw, good.
So the hoop and the harm for Starnes. Pretty good night for Starnes. He's in double figures with 11. Excuse me, check that. He's got 9.
Smith across half court, takes out Wade. Wells blocks the shot. And out goes the Bulldogs. 33 on the floater, no good. Rebound, Crest. They're going to pull it out with 1:53 to play.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good by Coach Lawrence. Slow it down. Work it around.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Merritt. Merritt takes the jumper. He misses. And rebound goes to J.Q. Wells.
I think Burns is just exhausted.
Yeah, they are. Another turnover. And a foul on Wells. Wells does the old dreaded turnover foul.
Well, I tell you, I could tell they were exhausted because nobody from Burns went after that last rebound. And it wasn't laziness. It was fatigue.
Yeah.
And if you've been just pressured like this all night, psychologically it wears you out. It's like teachers on testing week. It's not like you're working that hard, but psychologically it just wears on you. I'm worried about it.
Free throw good from Adams. Mari Adams.
It's his 5th point of the night, Kevin. And I tell you what, Crest has done a much better job from the stripe in this half.
Shot up and good from the free throw. 1:28 to play. Crest leads by 24.
Crest perfect 4 of 4 in this quarter from the line.
Ball's kicked out. There's Leslie for the jumper. Good. You could use more of that, Tommy.
Glad to see Leslie.
Pull-up jumper. I ain't seen that from anybody from Burns tonight.
A little push-off not called there, but trying to get
I would say almost every Burns shot has either been a layup attempt or a 3. I've not seen any jumper like that. And Leslie just popped a pretty one.
80-58 on the professional pharmacy scoreboard.
Crest dribbling around now, wasting time, folks. Next week, remember, Ashbrook at Burns. We'll have that ball game for you right here on the same channel. Tomorrow morning, we've got Saturday Sports Talk, KTC Broadcasting. .com. You can watch that on YouTube, listen to it on 92.3 FM and 107.5 FM. Wells with the rebound. And he'll go to the line for 33 seconds to go. Yep, we'll talk NFL playoffs tomorrow, little NCAA, little NBA. Hunter went to the Hornets game last night. We'll talk about some of his interviews. Carson, we've got Hornets basketball tomorrow as well. Carson will be attending that game against the Suns. So we're going to talk NBA. Wells misses the free throw. We're going to talk NFL. We'll talk a little high school basketball. Talk some Major League Baseball. Maybe a little NASCAR. Coming up soon. NASCAR soon, Tom. Next couple weeks.
Get to hear Terry's far-out theories on a variety of sports.
Well, the most interesting thing about tomorrow's show is we will begin the show with 5 minutes of JP. If you missed the show last week, folks, he doesn't watch sports. and we all picked a team to win, and he lost, and he had the team that won.
Oh, there was one other guy who texted in and told you were crazy.
Well, I tried to change it, and they wouldn't let me. That's my defense. I would have been 4-0 if it wasn't for that. But anyway, JP, who's never watched the sports, he earned 5 minutes on his sports show tomorrow to tell Terry about the Avengers and Star Wars.
How could you pick against the Colts at home?
There, Starnes with a rebound up and in. Nope. Right off the edge. Starnes off the bench now. I got 4 rebounds. He might have 5. I could have missed one somewhere, but I don't think so.
Got him for 9 points, so a chance to get into double figures is he's going to go to the line for 2 Falston Pharmacy free throws. These things drag out a little at the end, don't they, Kevin?
Yeah, and it shouldn't really when you're in a 23-point ball game, right?
No. Try to take it to the house, but they've kept the pressure on.
Yeah.
And Starnes misses both. Jump ball, who's got the arrow? It's the Chargers. So 17 more rather painful seconds for the Bulldogs, who are still pressing themselves.
Neither team wants to end it, do they?
Yeah, they don't.
They're having too much fun, Tommy, playing high school basketball.
Yeah,
there's the layup and good from Adams. Steal. Merritt goes for the dunk and misses it to end the game. And that'll do it here. 1 second, that's the game. 84-59. We'll be back in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 84-59 Professional Pharmacy Scoreboard on KTCBroadcasting.com.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226. Up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools and whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Community station, because we live and work right here.
Very community involved, and I like that.
The Boss, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, WOHS, Shelby.
Welcome back to Crest High School. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinafani. And we're wrapping up the scores and the official stats and everything here for you guys here. After the game, Crest wins 84-59 over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, we had them the other day, now we got them today. Been so close. They've given some good runs. They just pulled away tonight. Tough to play against this pressure defense with no point guard. Looking at the rebounding numbers, Bulldogs with a grand total of 32. 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. And Crest 35 win the rebounding advantage. Jason Ray, the leading rebounder tonight, 14 boards for the Crest Chargers. Leading rebounders for the Bulldogs. McDowell had 7. J.Q. Wells had 7. Jaquan Degree had 5 rebounds for your Bulldogs. So there's your rebounding stats. You're listening to the Classic Ford of Shelby Gymnasium Postgame Show, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 704-482-6791. And Tommy is getting up the scores.
Yeah, I got a few here. Jason Ray, of course, 33 points to lead all scorers, and he's got to be, I don't know who's sponsoring our player of the game.
SNR Auto Sales. We'll talk. We'll probably get nominated for that in just a moment.
And then Borders finishes with 21 points.
Yep.
And then Smith for Crest. Dontrell Smith off the bench with 10 points, 8 of those in the fourth quarter. For Burns, it's Rayshawn McDowell with 15 points, fouled out early in the fourth quarter. J.Q. Wells with 12 points. Dorian Starnes with 9 points. Ty Goodson with 8 points for the Bulldogs. Story of the game, my opinion, is that Crest High School pressure that created a lot of turnovers and easy baskets. And, you know, when the turnover battle, you know, Crest with 15 turnovers of their own, but Burns 30 turnovers. I mean, that's just not going to get it done. And Coach Jones and the boys, I'm sure, are going to work on that next week and get some issues straightened out. And
I'm going to grab Jason real quick.
Okay, going to grab Jason Ray to come over here and interview. But next week, hopefully they'll get that problem under control as they go down tonight, 84-59. And Jason Ray, there he is quickly out of that uniform. And I have to ask him, so put him on. Now, Jason, I noticed down the...
Can you hear us over there?
Can you hear us?
Go ahead, talk for a second. You got us over, Jason?
I got you.
There you go.
I said something. You missed a free throw, and then you hit 5 in a row. And you had 33 points. So I think I said, well, Ray's going to work on his free throws a little bit, but it seemed like you were adjust that and hit those free throws and attack the basket all night. 33 points. You know, tell us about it, you know. Your aggressive style, I mean, you just came out there and pretty much laid it all on the court tonight, Jason.
Yeah, Coach just wanted me to come out and set the tempo, so I knew I had to come out with intensity because every conference game is a must-win game for us right now. So I just knew we had to come out, and if I set the tempo, then they're going to follow me.
Jason, I got you down for 14 boards unofficially. I'm sure you guys will get it going later. They couldn't keep you off the board. And the two biggest things that we talked about coming into this game or during the game was your guys' pressure on defense, and then you rebounded tonight. That's what, from what I think, just killed Burns tonight. Talk a little bit about that pressure defense. You guys had it the whole game long, and you came in 2 different shifts too.
Yeah, in practice we just really work on trying to pressure the ball and the press. That's what we want, just to speed teams up and just get turnovers and easy points. Because we play best when we up and down. So that's all we're trying to do.
Yeah, I've got you unofficially for causing 30 turnovers tonight. So I don't know what your goal is, what's up on the whiteboard in the locker room as far as how many turnovers we want to cause. I guarantee the goal was probably less than 30. That's just a tribute to, and I was telling Kevin during the broadcast, you guys are just relentless. You're after the ball the whole game. I just didn't see the intensity drop the whole time.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just try to play with intensity.
Well, Jason, congratulations. Like I said, 30 and 14. What'd you say, 30?
33. Don't cheat him, man.
14.
He's got 33. No, don't cheat him.
I do want you to say hey to your dad for me. I don't know if you knew it. I went to a Panther game with him actually one time.
Oh, he loved the Panthers.
He got some tickets from KTC, and he actually sat right beside me, him and his friend, and had a good time over there. And enjoy watching your brother play. And we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Congratulations on a good game, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Have a good night.
Thanks for talking with us, Jason.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Jason Ray there. Thank you, buddy. Congratulations, Jason Ray there for Crest Chargers tonight. Big game tonight, 33 and 14 points on the night. Yeah, all right, Tom, he's our S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game, needless to say. And let's wrap this up here at Crest real quick.
Okay, well, moving forward, Burns definitely going to work on there.
That'll be our next broadcast next Friday night.
Yeah. Going to work on their press offense, going to work on taking care of the ball, Growing pains. I like what I saw from Stars tonight. I like what I saw from McDowell. Too bad he got into foul trouble and fouled out of the game. But can't give up on the Bulldogs yet. I think they have potential coming together. Hopefully down the stretch they'll be able to make a run in the conference and get some victories down the stretch.
My biggest thing, Tom, I think they need to slow down with the ball, and just know where you're going. If you know where you're going, you can't really dribble yourself and get yourself in too much trouble. And I think that's just the biggest thing with them right now. McDowell, he finishes good. Not having the point guard out there, it does hurt. You need your floor general, especially during press time. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Our cameraman tonight, Juwan Wilson, he did a good job on the camera. He had to break up a fight. I don't know what all
Be careful up there, man. Be careful up amongst the natives.
He was doing up there. It was a bunch of ladies fighting, so I guess they were fighting over Juwan's pretty face. Is that what it was? They're fighting over Juwan.
They were trying to get their way down here to get my autograph. That's what it was.
He said he was trying to keep her professional over here being a cameraman. It's so hard. All right, so, guys, we had a good night here at Crest High School. Tom Cinefani, Kevin Hastings, and Juwan Wilson. We're going to send it back to studios. Calvin Hastings in the gang. Have a pleasant good evening and good night. That'll do it here from Crest High School on KTC Broadcasting.
Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home